FlowChat connectors and fellow entrepreneurs, let's talk white label today, yeah? John back at you with another high-tech tune-up. Hope you're doing really well. Today we're going to talk about a concept that might have been floating around in your world. It's called white label, white label, white label. What does this mean? We've probably heard it a bunch of times. I'm going to go through some of the goods, the bads, and the uglies. And of course, if you get value from this session, please make sure and smash that like button. Share this out to somebody else who needs to get better at sales, or maybe might have an agency. And of course, subscribe to the channel because that's why I do it. And remember, this is always a conversation. So if you disagree with what I say, just drop a comment below. I love to chat about stuff. So let's dive right into it. Here we go. We'll bring Yoda out on the screen like we always do. So what the heck is this term called white label? What does it even mean? Well, white label is very simply a way to take somebody else's technology that's already been developed and probably has been proven in the marketplace, created results for you or them or other people. And now they have this option of which you could go in and invest into a white label package and then basically take that technology and make it your own, bring it into your own brand. Put your own label, your own skin, your own messaging on top of it, but still use the baseline technology. Think of it as a skeleton for your own software, as an example, if we're going down the path of a software as a service. Well, Sean, that's awesome. How does it even help my business? I'm glad that you asked, because here's 6 reasons, actually a 7th reason that's even better, about how it could help your business. Number 1, faster time to market. Look, if somebody has spent their entire life or a very long period of time developing a technology that they know solves a problem in the market that you might also face with your clients, it's much faster for you to take something that's already been built and take it and then build on top of it. So it's going to eliminate you having to go through the hurdles and the hoops. Example, say you run an agency and you're like, man, I wish I could offer my own software so then I could create recurring income for myself and do some other things. Well, shoot, how do you do that unless you know or find a technology that you can go and find and make your own, right? Take your version of it and put it in. So it's going to help you go faster. You're not going to fall in the potholes. You're not going to make the mistakes that a first-time software builder will actually make. So it's going to help faster for your business to just get the results. Secondly, cost effective. We've built multiple software companies, and our first one cost us $1 million, and it took a really long time, and we messed up everywhere all over the place. And that was about a 2-year run. So if you're looking to save yourself about 2 years, real talk, it took us 2 years and $1 million worth of an investment. If you don't have the type of money to make that type of investment, you're going to be advantaged by some cost effectiveness here. So that's another big savings of how it can help your business. Next is branding opportunities, right? This allows you to appear as an even bigger entity in your niche, in your marketplace, which is fantastic. So if you're building your business and you're like, man, how do I grow to the next level? Maybe you're stuck. Maybe you have, like you're serving your max capacity on your fulfillment and your delivery. What does looking like bringing in a software into the mix even sound like for you? Could you co-brand it with your current offer? Maybe you're doing a service-based business, or you're like coach and you're selling some sort of a coaching package. What if you could add a software in that would supplement what you're doing, and your customers could then be advantaged by that? I think it's a cool idea for branding opportunities. The next one's an expanded offering. Kind of like I said, everything is about the offer these days. You got to make something that's absolutely irresistible. And if you can bucket in some sort of a software with your offer, if you're selling something like that, guess what? This will build retention. This will build a bigger client base that will stay with you for longer. And now you can offer, oh, you just want this? Okay. Oh, you want this and the software? Oh, you just want my software? It went from just one thing to now we've got 3 different ways you can offer the same thing. So you can expand your offering. Next one is it allows you to continue focusing on your core competencies. Look, if you're trying to bring a software into your business and you've never built a software, man, I'm sorry, but there's some things there that, like the nuances that you're not going to know, and leveraging somebody else that's already built a white label version software for yourself. Great idea, right? So it allows you to focus on your core competencies. Next one is you get the expertise and support. Our software, as an example, was not created last night. It was created back in 2017, and we worked through all the bugs and we understand what potholes we fell into. And there were some things that just this is our second go round of a software company. So like we learn some things that you might not know if you were trying to actually get out there and build it yourself. And so you can leverage the other people. Now I got a little bonus item that's coming here at the end. So stay tuned all the way to the end of this because you're going to love it, right? And of course, the last one, and probably most beneficial of how a white label software will help your business, revenue and cash flow. It creates an alternative stream of which you can find a different base of clients. You can use your existing base of clients and boost the revenue. Like Jay Abraham always said, there's really like kind of 3 ways to make income. You can sell your existing clients more stuff, 1. You can find new clients, 2. Or you can increase your prices on your existing stuff, 3, right? So the first 2 categories, a white label software really falls in line with what you're trying to accomplish. And if you're trying to generate revenue and cash flow for yourself in an alternative method, white label becomes the perfect match. And that's it, right? So that is how it will help your business. Now let's talk about what does it mean for your clients? Because it's great if it benefits you, but it's not really ever about you, is it? I mean, let's be real. Let's be honest here. I think the bigger thing is what does it mean for your clients once you have this cool technology that you can offer? And there's a lot of different SaaSes out there, or softwares that you can bring in and white label, but let's just go down the path. Number 1, it's a seamless experience. If you happen to be using some really kick-ass software in your world and you're like, man, I would love if my clients could do that. Well, then you sign up a new client and you're like, hey, I use this other technology. Go over and get it. Now the client's like, oh man, I have to go buy this other thing just so I can benefit. Okay, I'll do it because I really like you. And then they go off and they have to make the investment and deal with a bunch of people they don't know. Versus if you have your own white label software, there's a seamless experience. You just say, hey, actually, I'm just developing this new thing. It's really cool. It's kick-ass. I got a whole development team behind me. And now it's my own software. You want to buy it because you've already bought some stuff from me. You already have know, like, and trust with that person. And they can just turn around and say, heck yes, let's go. And they'll make another investment. And now you're charging your existing clients more money. That's what it's about, right? Secondly is consistent branding. If you have it separate where you're using a tech and you're convincing your clients to go in this way to buy this tech, and it's not your brand, well, guess what? Your brand is diluted a little bit. But if you make it your own software, now your brand is stronger. It can stand on its own legs. It's got some other pillars of strength, and it will probably attract a different client base for you. So you can consistently brand across everything that you're doing. Again, we kind of talked about this one, but it's an expanded offering, right? You can now go to your clients and they can say, oh my gosh, I'm using this really cool software from you, and they can refer them back to you to buy your package and your software. And that's cool because now they have a leverage play with, if they have trust with you, they can say, hey, yeah, I'm doing the same thing. And it ripples down the pathway, right? That's a really cool thing. So you can have an expanded offering for your clients. Of course, time and cost savings. They're not going to have to go build know, like, and trust with another company. And you can offer a white label solution in most cases at whatever price point that you want to offer. So you can give them a cost savings. You can bundle things together. There's a lot of really cool spin kicks that you can do there. Absolutely time and cost savings for your clients too. Next, they have ongoing support. They're already working with you in some capacity. If they want to continue working with you and get the ongoing support because they like you, guess what? You're winning, right? So it means that they can have ongoing support. And of course, simplified vendor management. If you've ever dealt with multiple vendors, maybe you don't even know what that term is. A vendor is just a business serving your business, somebody that gives you something and you in exchange give them dollars. Well, you have simplified vendor management for your clients, meaning they have one source. They don't have to go argue over here for another software or something that is not yours. But if it is yours, they can just come back to you and say, hey, I'm struggling with this. And then you can dive in and fix it because it's going to be a custom solution based on the niche that you're already serving. You already have it set up. It's a fast path for them to have simplified vendor management from that side. But the most important thing is rapid success and results. If you can find a white labeled software that fits in, dovetails in with what you're already doing, you can just amplify your message. You can empower your clients to go faster, to see success sooner. And this is what we all want for all of our clients. And so white labeling could be the right thing. So you're like, Sean, this is awesome. What is my next step? How do I start? Well, you need a start button. And if you're in the space of helping clients to grow one of the big things where a lot of clients fall down is, how do I generate opportunities? But more so than just generating opportunities or new leads, how do you build relationship, know, like, and trust with those new leads and those new opportunities? Well, FlowChat is one of those softwares where we now have this really robust white label solution. We have dozens and dozens of clients using it already and having massive results and success. If you're interested, learning a little bit more about how FlowChat might serve you and your business, book a call. In the comments and description below, you'll see a link. Click that link, come check out the tech and see if it's something that you can bolt into your program, your product, your service, your coaching business, your agency, your consultancy, or whatever it is that you're doing, because FlowChat is so adaptable and flexible that it will fit probably 95% of business models out there, right? That's why we designed and built it that way, because we needed to solve our own problem with it. So book a call, come see if it's a fit for you, and learn a little bit more about White Label. If it is a fit, guess what? 48 hours later, it's all set up. So in less than 2 days, you'll have the whole thing dialed in. You'll have your own, you'll have to probably get your own little custom domain. So it'd be like app.yourwebsite.com. And then that would be it. They would just go there, they would log in, and they could have your version of the software. And here's a big thing that most other white label companies do not do. We'll help you do your first launch. Like, we're not in this to just make some coins. We've already done that. We're in this to make impact. We want you to get your message out to your clients and more of those people that can be benefited by you. So in turn, to make this offer absolutely ridiculous, irresistible, we're going to help you do your first launch. With that launch, there's a tremendous amount of expectations that come with it, which we'd be happy to discuss with you on a call. So again, just book that call. And here's a big bonus. The first 10 sub accounts in your white label software, if you choose to go down the path of white labeling FlowChat, are free. Yeah, you heard it first, right? So let's give an example. Let's say the white label package is maybe $1,000 a month, which is cheap as it is, right? So you buy your white label license for, say, $1,000 a month. Your first 10 sub accounts, you turn around and you sell those to your clients at $250 each. So you're paying $1,000, and then you do a launch, and your first 10 accounts, you charge each one of those $250. So 250 times 10 is actually $2,500. So at the end of your first launch, you've generated immediate cash flow, because we'll sell those first 10 right to your clients. They pay you the $250. You're paying $1,000. You are cash flow positive before the end of your first month by $1,500 a month. And then all you have to do is go sell a few more sub accounts and continue building on your MRR. This is the wonderful way for you to create cash flow that will sustain and that you can grow on it. So if you're seeing like, man, how do I always have to start at zero each and every month? Like, this might be the right thing for you. So with that said, I want you to book a call. So click the link below, come check it out, see if it's the right fit for you. And if it is, you'll know it's pretty straightforward. And we're going to help you do your first launch. And again, the video is not really about that. The video is more about, is white label kind of a good fit for you? And with that said, I hope this one helped you, because I think a lot of people are very interested in something like this. And sometimes they just need a little prodding or getting over the edge and coming and booking a call. And with that said, you have just been tuned up. I hope this one was valuable for you. If you're interested to learn more about white label, again, book a call. Don't forget to smash that like button, share this out to someone that needs it. And if you found value in this video, I would love to subscribe. With that said, I can't wait to see you on the next one. Ciao for now.